Greenhouse gases are not our friend. Everyone knows this, right? The problem with the climate change movement is that it began as global cooling, then became global warming, and now has morphed into the bland climate change. The second problem with the climate change movement is that it also began as a scheme to force the developed nations of the world to pay billions of dollars to the undeveloped nations. But they never said how this would save the planet. Their communistic roots are quite obvious. Today, we live in a much cleaner world, yet climate activists continue to find new regulations for government to enforce. My response is simple. If you believe climate change to be a problem, then try to fix it. But why do you need help from Washington to do it? How about instead of spending billions of dollars lobbying Congress, you put that money toward direct solutions? Climate change activists should invest their money, not our money, in three things: better monitoring, better batteries, and more trees and plants. First, instead of pushing us into crisis mode, especially since past predictions have not come to fruition, advocates should invest in better instruments to monitor conditions. Second, the real problem with green energy is battery storage. We have been able to generate energy for a long time, but the capacity to store that energy remains elusive. And third, as I understand botany, and I am a certified horticulturist, trees and plants need carbon dioxide. The argument that more carbon dioxide is good for existent plants is of course nonsense, since each has limited capacity. The argument that an increased quantity of plant life reduces greenhouse gases is, however, a long-established fact. All of these activities can be pursued with private money. Al Gore has a bunch. Instead of investing money in political change, why don't climate advocates invest in actual change?